My name is Phaeton. I am also known as the constellation Ari god, the charioteer, and I am forever stuck in the sky. I rest over top of Mount Olympus, the palace of the gods. I will be telling you a story of my father Helios, the Titan sun god, and my mother Clymene, an oceanid nymph. Father walked down a long white hallway with mother, the smell of wine still lingering on him. Out of the blue, father suddenly started crying. As you can tell, my father is quite the emotional guy. He states, "I wish I hadn't let Phaeton drive my chariot. It's not your fault," mother assures and puts a hand on his shoulder. She is not very convincing, but she is very loving. Suddenly, out of nowhere, Gaia, the earth goddess, appeared and ran over. "Hello, friends," she said, breathing heavily. "You're talking about Phaeton, I see. That poor child. It's so obvious she's being sarcastic. I'm so sorry." "Shut up, you old hag," father interrupted. "You know nothing about this." With that, he stormed off, leaving Gaia dazed and surprised. Mother awkwardly trailed behind him. "Honey, please don't be so rude," she quietly said. "Don't be rude? Me? Why, Gaia's the one who's rude," father yelled in mother's face. By now, they've reached the front doors of Olympus. Father fast walked towards his new chariot. "I may have broken his old one when trying to drive it." "Where do you think you're going?" mother questioned with a raising voice. Father's reply was simple and clear. "I am going to destroy Gaia's most prized possession," he exclaimed. "The Earth." That's when I thought to myself, oh boy, father really is furious if he plans on destroying the Earth. Then I remembered that father is very easily provoked. He scrambled into the chariot and rode away, leaving mother alone in front of Olympus. Father rode straight towards and into the sun, submerging himself in its flames. After a moment, he emerged with the chariot covered in fire. Gaining speed, he charged towards the Earth. The screeching sound echoed in my ears for the next 5 minutes. When I looked up, all I saw was a bunch of fire, smoke, and dust. Once the smoke cleared, I saw mother standing, arms spread, eyes closed, in front of the chariot. Father's eyes widened and he rose from his seat as he yelled, "What do you think you're doing? Move out of the way!" "No, you have no idea what you're about to do." "I know exactly what I want to do. Now move!" "No! Move or I will run you over." Of course, mother knew that father wouldn't run her over, and once again she tried to stop him. "I will not move until you agree to stop this nonsense," she shot back, trying to keep calm. As soon as she said that, a mischievous grin spread widely across father's face, but he immediately hid it. "Fine, I'll stop," he agreed. "Thank you," mother sighed and lowered her arms. "Now, let's return to Olympus, but first put out those flames." In a comforting voice, father replied, "They'll put themselves out soon, so don't worry about it." I knew that was a lie, and that father was planning something, but mother didn't. She calmly climbed into the chariot, but that was exactly what father wanted. Once she was inside, he snapped the reins, and with the chariot still flaming, he started towards the Earth again. "Where are you going?" mother asked. Pointing towards the opposite direction, she directed, "Olympus is that way." All father said was, "I'm sorry, my love, but I have to do this." "Liar! You're a liar!" mother screamed, and she shook father's arm furiously. "Hey, stop that!" father yelled back. He let go of the reins to brush her away. That resulted in the chariot harshly lurching to one side and flinging the flames straight towards the Earth. Father quickly pulled the reins and the chariot screeched to a stop. At this time, down on Earth, Gaia was sleeping in her home. when she was awakened by the shouts of people outside. Still sleepy, she walked outside to find people pointing at a fast-moving red dot. "Something's flying!" a passerby shouted. "What is that?" someone yelled. "It's a meteorite!" someone cried. "No, it's fire!" someone else shouted. Gaia flew up to see what it was. When she saw it was the flames from the sun, she gasped and said under her breath, "That Helios, can't he take a joke? I was only trying to talk to him." Nevertheless, she raised her hands and collected the particles in the atmosphere as a shield. When the flames hit the particles, it created a silent explosion of light. The light extended upwards towards my parents. It was so beautiful and was made up of green, blue, pink, purple, and yellow light. It stretched and danced across the horizon like a snake slithering across the forest floor. I sound so poetic. Maybe I could be a poet. Nah, I'm already a constellation. Enough talk about me. Let's continue the story. My parents returned to Olympus with Gaia. Sadly, Father was replaced by Apollo as punishment for his actions. The accident that had happened was named the Northern Lights by Gaia. Once my parents returned home, Mother hugged Father. "We can finally live together in peace," she assured him. "She's as loving as a person can be." I'm sure you can tell from the fact that she forgave Father despite what he tried to do. Yes, we can," Father replied as he returned Mother's hug tightly. "I sure wish I could be there with them." Well, that's the end of my story.